Nikita Krylov is set to face Volkan Ozdemir, UFC 280, and today we're gonna get a match with him and see what's up. It's been a while since I used this character. He is a kick. Oh, interesting. Opponent decides to go with Yuri Prohashka. Hopefully he keeps us standing. My fighter, if I saw that correctly, he is only a three-star kickboxer. I think I've used him. I've definitely used him. I mean, I'm pretty sure I've used every single fighter on the roster. By the way, how many of you can actually say that? Right? How many of you can say that you've used every single fighter on the roster? I don't really expect you to if you're not a content creator, but especially if you're a content creator, you should have already used every single fighter on the roster at least once. Here we go. My goal with this fight is I don't want to take damage. I'm not going to play an aggressive game at all. I'm gonna outside fight, and I'm gonna look to snipe him from the outside. Kind of like a UFC 2 Martial. I don't really fight like this anymore these days. I've gotten a lot more aggressive, just in general, honestly. One thing about this game, in general, that I've noticed is I think different stages of my life actually seeps in to how I play the game. Send him back. Here you go. Different versions of my life definitely affect how I play the game. Like, I've noticed that. Temperament is one of them. I think in UFC 2, I mean, a huge part of how I played in UFC 2 was also just how the game worked. That game, aggression in the game was just so, I don't know. It was just ugly to me. And so I kind of rebelled against that by playing a very passive style in UFC 2. I won't even say it's passive per se. I mean, I was still working fairly well, but a style where I just didn't want to get hit at all. And there was also the added, oh shoot, there was also the added benefit of seeing my work, in the sense that the game tells you, you know, your defensive stats, your takedown defense stats. It did in UFC 2, and that was huge. The moment I realized, like, holy crap, like I could be known as one of the best defensive fighters in UFC 2, and there's actually a stat to prove it. It motivated me to try to do that even more, you know, to be someone that just didn't get hit. And so that's what I did. I mean, I'm pretty sure for a very long time, up until the game's life cycle was over, I had the highest defensive stat in the game. Like, pretty much no one else, and this was verifiable. No one else had defensive stats as high as I did. But yo, be careful, bro. I'm looking at that uppercut. But right now, I've just gotten a bit more aggressive, just in general. I think a lot of it has to do with jiu-jitsu. Not that aggression is how I play my game, but I think aggression is not the word. Pressure is the word. That's the word I'm looking for. Pressure. Like, I have a pressure-based style of pretty much everything that I do at this point. Whether it's jiu-jitsu, whether it's playing the game, whether it's how I make my I don't know. I just feel like pressure is one word I can use to describe myself right now. Like, I put a lot of goddamn pressure on myself with, like, a lot of shit that I do as well. So I feel like it just, I identify with pressure right now. But we're not gonna play that game today. We're gonna play a more just outside fight style of game. Unless this dude decides to just give it to me, then, I mean, I will have no choice but to take it. I have no choice but to take the center. But if he shows even a little bit of initiative in taking the center, I will let him. I'm not going to force it. Like right here. So as he moves forward, I'll gladly give ground. Usually I don't. But gladly give ground, send him back. And so far, so good. There's also a level of tactics with what I'm doing right here. I don't want to fight too aggressively with him because I don't... My fighter doesn't have a lot of conditioning. And I'm not gonna... It's gonna be... Oh, okay. Let's stop doing that. I don't think it's gonna be the most beneficial way to play using Nikita Krylov. Uh-huh. Send him back again. And of course, I'm looking for these side kicks to the body. Looking for the spin. Looking to work his body. Get his stamina as low as possible. And then we'll take him out. Man, it would be nice if EA brought that back. Oh, God. That's definitely not what I want to be doing. It'd be nice if EA brought it back. The ability for us to see those stats, man. Like, show me my significant strike stat, significant strikes absorbed, defensive stat, offensive stat, takedown defense. What is my takedown offense percentage? As a player, it will be good to see that. And also, I want to see the fighters that I use the most, and I want to be able to look at other players and see their stats as well, just as a way to kind of like a scouting report, a way to game plan, if you will. If I see someone ranked in the top 10 or top 100 or whatever, and I'm like, okay, I could potentially run into that guy. It would be good to take a look at his profile and just get an idea of what the man does. Careful. One look, I should be able to tell, is this guy an aggressive fighter? How's his defense? Does he mostly try to grapple, I think that would be a very... you did it in UFC too, so I'm not asking for something new. I'm not asking for something that you guys haven't done before. I'm just asking you to bring back a feature, like a very, very interesting feature that you guys had in the game. And by the way, this is an issue that I have with EA all the time. Like, they be doing this shit sometimes. Like, they'll have a very good aspect of the game, and rather than build on it, they'll completely scrap it and, like, not carry it over to the next. And I don't understand it. Especially if you already have the infrastructure built. It's like, why remove it? Why scrap it? It's like, that was a very good, like example, featured fighters of the day was a very fun one. We used to do that all the time. Like, every single day, you would have featured fighters that if you use those featured fighters and you win, you actually get, you get more points, significantly more points. And I had a series all around featured fighters of the day in UFC 2. You guys go check it out if you've never seen it. Fun series, bro. Like, if you're looking for a series to watch, I would suggest that one. I know it's an older game, but I'm telling you, you guys are gonna really, really freaking enjoy that series. Go back and check it out. I don't know why they stopped doing it. Like, bring it back. Bring back featured fighters of the day. There are a bunch of different interesting things. You should... careful with the uppercuts. I'm telling you, man. You're about to get stopped. Also, notice how I'm not forcing the finish right here. Multiple times I've rocked him and just let it go. Because I'm in a very patient mood right now. Just very, Just patient. Let's put it that way. And I'm actually thinking I'm going to do one fight. There you go. I think we'll do just one fight with Nikita Krylov. One and done. It's going to be try to make this as beautiful a fight as I can. And then I'll leave it at that. Want the red corner if you don't mind. I don't know if my corner is screaming for a takedown or if his corner is screaming for a takedown. Bro, can you please stop doing that? Like, stop throwing that to the body, bro. I'm gonna keep uppercutting you. Like, I've read that. I see it. I see it. You're being very predictable with it. It's a lot of wind up too, bro. Like, stop. Oh my God. Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay. I don't really get KOs like that often. Good fight, bro. I don't get knockouts like that too much these days where I'm like backing up and they run into a bomb from me. Generally, I shred players. Like, I run them down, I shred them and get them out of there. But this is like, there's something about like getting a KO like this where they run into your fist, where it makes you feel like Lyoto Machida. It's like, bro, like, I just put up a wall and you ran head first into it. Anyways, like I said, we are definitely going to end it right here. We're not going to do too many fights. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like on the video. And I will see you guys later with a brand new one. As always, stay safe. Peace out. Have a good one.